Hello, here you are in the Nakisa HR Suite Administrator Training. Please note this video is part of a series of training videos that we have created to enable our clients to be proficient in the admin console of the Nakisa HR Suite. This video consists of three topics which include modifying search views, modifying search fields, and modifying the details panel. Let's go over the three objectives of this video. The first objective is to quickly showcase how to add additional data fields to the position table view. Just to provide some context, the position table view is one of the three position search views that appear by default within the Nakisa HR Suite. The second objective is to showcase how to modify the position search criteria. So, Nakisa HR Suite allows its users to search for the org position and employee objects based on a predefined list of search fields. And here we will see how to enable or disable certain search fields. And the last objective is to showcase how to add additional data fields to the position details page. Let's look into the first objective, which is modifying search views. Let's say the HR business partner has asked you to add the positions country field to the above position table view. The reason being that this is a critical data point that will then be part of the Excel exports that are used for the creation of custom reports. So what you see on the left hand side is the position table view without the country field, and the image on the right hand side contains the country information. Now let's jump into the admin console and see how to enable the country field in this search view. This is the admin section of the Nakisa HR Suite. In order to modify the search views, I would first need to select the orgchart settings, which appears on the left-hand side section. Under the orgchart settings page, I have a number of sections that are available. I'm going to go ahead and select the search view section. Within the search view section, I have the option to modify the org search views, the position search views, which appears over here, and then there is also the option to modify the employee search views, which appears at the bottom. So going back to the position search views, I have a number of options that are available for me. For example, I can go ahead and enable or disable these three standard fields that are available from within the Nakisa HR Suite. Going back to our objective, I'm going to go ahead and enable the country field within the position table view. So as you can see here, under the position table view columns, I have the option to go ahead and enable or disable different fields that are available. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select the country checkbox and I'm going to save it so that the country field appears within the position table view, thereby achieving our objective. Let's now look into the second objective, which is modifying search fields. Let's assume a scenario where the HR business partner has asked you to allow its users to search for positions based on the position's country, as it is a critical search criteria, and this data point helps with their business planning process. So the image that you see on the left hand side is the position search without the country search criteria enabled, and the image on the right hand side allows for the search of positions based on the country. Now let's jump into the admin console. Let's see how we can modify the position search field from within the admin console. In order to access the search field section, I would need to first select the orgchart settings from the left hand side section. So from within the orgchart settings page, I'm going to click on the search field section. Under the search field section, I can go ahead and modify the org unit search fields, the position search fields, and the employee related search fields. So going back to our objective, I'm going to enable the country search field, which is one of the position search fields. So under the enable position search field section, I can search for the country uh, search field, and I can go ahead and enable that. So once I enable the country checkbox, I'm going to go ahead and save it. So once I do this, the users will be able to search for positions using the country field. Let's look into the third objective, which is modifying the details panel. Let's say the HR business partner at your company has asked you to remove the successors and position pool sections from the position details page, as they do not maintain this piece of information in the Nakisa HR Suite. So what you see on the left hand side is the position details panel with the successors and position pool sections, and the image on the right hand side does not contain these sections. Now let's jump into the admin console and see how to remove these sections from the details page. From the admin console, let me select orgchart settings. Within the orgchart settings page, let me select the details panel section. So within the details panel section, you can access the org unit details panel section, the position details panel section, and the employee details panel section. So basically within each of these sections, you can enable or disable the different out-of-the-box sections that Nakisa HR Suite provides. So going back to our objective, which is to disable the successors and position pool sections within the position details page, I would need to access the position details panel sections, and then I would need to uncheck the successors and position pool checkboxes. So once I do that and save, these sections will be removed from the position details panel in the front end. Quickly summarize, in this video we've learned how to modify the search views, which was our first objective. The second objective that we accomplished was modifying the search fields, and the third objective that we have accomplished was learning how to modify the details panel within the Nakisa HR Suite. Thank you.